And if your senior in your school has some resources in their career development department, use it because those coaches are being paid to help students get a job. Hey guys, it's Angela here, and today is gonna be a sit-down video because Shanghai right now is in a stay-at-home quarantine status at the moment, and was gonna plan a lot of food content video in Shanghai in terms of some places to eat, some new places that I haven't tried before, but at the moment, can't really do anything about it. Hopefully this whole citywide lockdown will be finished by next week. But today I'll be talking about how to find a job in Shanghai/China as a foreigner, mostly focusing on non-teaching opportunities. And just a bit of context about myself, I'm from the States, and after completing my bachelor's from NYU Shanghai, I got a job and a work visa all within 1 week, and here's how I did it and some tips and advices. First and foremost, I would recommend you all to polish that CV and update your LinkedIn profile with some new work experiences or accomplishments. I will also add your LinkedIn profile link to the header of your CV and add as much as different call to action verbs as you possibly can, detailing your roles. For example, you curated this, you develop a team that assists this, and etc. and so on. After you update your CV, get some people to look over it, because the hard truth is that CV is the first impression of you for a company. And if your senior in your school has some resources in their career development department, use it because those coaches are being paid to help students get a job. And also, if you're not sure how to write a perfect CV and you have done all your research, watch YouTube tutorials, YouTube videos, then I would lastly recommend you guys to go on Fiverr.com and find a professional CV person to look over your resume or write your resume. And I know this is controversial, but hey, your CV is your foot in your door, so I think it's okay. Now that you have your perfect CV, it's time for you guys to look at job applying sites. And from my experience, not specifically for Shanghai, but in China in general, eChina Cities, LinkedIn, and Handshake were the 3 job platform resources that I used to help find my job. But take everything with a grain of salt. If there is a job applying website that you're using that are not eChina Cities, LinkedIn, and Handshake, and that are asking you to pay money for the job application, stay clear away from it. But from my experiences, these 3 job platforms don't do that, so use it carefully. So now that you're on those job sites, make sure to create your profile, add your CV, and make sure to hit that notification or click on that notification that allow employers to find you and to know that you're seeking for new job opportunities. So one of my friends through eChina Cities got contacted from her current company now through this strategy just by creating her profile and letting recruiters find her. So it's definitely worth the time and effort to create and polish those profiles. In terms of LinkedIn, if you see a job posting that has a recruiter attached to it, or you can hit chat once you click apply for the position, do it. It's extra brownie points. It gives you extra points to let them know you apply for the position, and also a chance for you to resend your CV as a reference, because as a recruiter, they have to go through a lot of applications every day or a couple of days, and this will ease the process of finding yours. And also, sometimes job postings are posted by hiring managers of the team, so not really recruiters themselves, so you might never know. So always, if you see a job posting that has an attached person to it, utilize that function because you'll never know. Also, a great function on LinkedIn is that you can filter out a person or various recruiters for a company you want to work with in Shanghai and reach out to them and be like, hey, I noticed that you're a talent acquisitioner at ABC company. I'm looking for a position as a PR, blah, 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 blah. I'm really interested. Can we please connect? And you'll never know. It never hurts to do it. For Handshake, if there are roles you like, apply on that platform because that gives you extra brownie points. Some companies want to find foreigner students for a specific school. So for example, I applied for a position at a company on LinkedIn, and I found the same exact position on Handshake, and which I also applied. And I never heard from the LinkedIn platform for that position at that company, but once I applied through Handshake, I immediately got a response after like 2 days. So if your school has a platform like Handshake, definitely utilize it. Now, what I noticed in terms of what industries in China that hire foreigners are typically in the education, gaming, biomedical, pharmaceutical, and also like engineering or programming companies. So if you guys are interested in these fields, then you guys will probably have an easier time finding a job. And if you guys are interested in roles such as BD, business development, marketing, or PR, public relations, then it'll be a little bit difficult for you guys to find a job because you are competing with locals that can speak English or overseas people that have studied abroad, came back, and are trying to find a job in China. Lastly, it's normal for HR and recruiters here in China to contact you via WeChat and if they're interested. So make sure to keep your WeChat notifications on. And I would say to always follow back after 3 working days. Now in the States, I know they say to follow back after 2 weeks, but here in China, like they do everything so fast. So if you do not hear from them 3 working days, that means they'll probably not really interested in you. But hey, it never hurts to follow back and be like, hey, I'm still interested in this position. How am I doing right now in my current job application journey process? So remember to hit them up. Okay, so hope you guys find this video helpful to find a job in Shanghai/China. I just want to remind you guys that you don't have to be an English teacher to stay in this country and get a work visa. There are other opportunities. So just letting you guys know. And if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch you guys next week.